One of my little ditties is, if it's weird, if something's weird in the Bible, it's important.
So this is an interesting thing you talk about. The Jews didn't expect a divine, I don't know if that's the right word. They didn't expect God in the flesh as the Messiah. Right. But they read and memorized the scriptures. So, Mike, this brings up this question about the term that some people might have heard about, the perspicuity, or the clarity of Scripture. Mm-hmm. And we're reading through these things. A lot of these concepts, although we keep going back to the Bible verses, a lot of them are new to people. They've never thought through these ideas. Right. But if Scripture is supposed to be clear, clear to who?
Well, see, that's the question. I mean, perspicuity, the clarity of Scripture is, I won't say is, I will say can be a very self-serving doctrine. Because the question is, well, who is it supposed to be clear to? It allows people to say, well, I don't understand your point, or I think what Mike or Ben are saying here, that just isn't clear when I read the Scripture, so it can't be right. Right. Okay, perspicuity, the clarity of Scripture, I would suggest this. We need to think better about it. The stuff we're talking about would have been very clear to the original audience and the original writers. So what audience are we talking about when we talk about perspicuity?
Like Caiaphas.
Yes. It's completely clear. And more
doesn't like the answer.
To us, I mean, we're thousands of years removed, and so some of the things that I talk about in the book, or we've talked about here, or in our video presentation, they might feel new, they might sound new, and might genuinely be new to someone watching and listening. But that doesn't mean they were new or novel to someone in the biblical period, or not clear. They would have been quite clear. I like to say, one of my little ditties is, if it's weird, if something's weird in the Bible, it's important. It's only weird to us because we're so far removed from worldviews and culture and things like this. If it was them, they would have known precisely how to process. A literate person in the biblical period, Old Testament, New Testament, they would have known what to do with the passages that we think are weird and we're just so flummoxed about. They would have known.